today's live. It's nice to have you guys here. Um, let's get right to today's session because we have just about anyway. We just have about 38 minutes. Let's see how far we can go with it. Okay. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you guys here today. Thank you very much. Let me see that. This CFGFJPY. There's a particular trade I took today that I kind of lost that trade and I was wondering why. CHFJPY. So let's quickly do our setup. Candlesticks is going to be our chart type. We enable the timer, disable this auto scroll. M1 is a time frame, and our trade time is going to be M1. Hey, Adedoton, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. 1809. It's nice to have you here. So we'll make sure that. Hey, thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Sorry, I can't read this character, but 353. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. We'll be going in with 12.5% of our balance. I feel like going with the buyers here. I've not really checked this market, so I don't know if this trade is authentic. But based off of what I'm seeing, I'm just going with the buyers. There was a particular trade I lost today, and I want to share it with you guys. That losses do happen also, regardless of how good your trade is. So let me show you the trade. It's on this pair. Let me look for it. Yeah, thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Hi, bro. Hope you're feeling great today. Sorry, I couldn't read your name because of the characters. They don't seem English, so I couldn't read the name. But thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you. It's nice to have you here. Oh, it's CHF, not CAD. It's meant to be CHF There's a particular trade I lost today. I want to show you guys the trade. Okay, this is a trade. I found it. So this was the setup. Let me show you the setup. We have this third breakout. You can see first touch low, second touch lower low. Price came to the entry and did not retrace as it should normally. So let me mark everything properly. Now also we also had a okay, that was a winning trade. That's beautiful. That previous trade we took here. Let me mark this as a favorite. There was a trade we took here. It was a winning trade. This card JPY trade. I'll keep it as this one. This trade was a winning trade too. This is a basic market structure pattern. Yes, I hope you guys don't mind the street noise where I am currently. There's a lot of generators just like howling in the streets, so I hope you guys don't mind. I'll try and speak as loud as I can, but there's a lot of generator all over the place. So thank you so much for joining. Please go ahead and like the video. If you like the video, just like the video. I'm not going to beg anybody to like the video anymore, because it seems as if I beg to like the video. So at this point I'm not going to beg anybody. If you really like the video, go ahead and like it. If you don't like it, then fine. I'm cool with it. You understand? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Meroni, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. So I was saying that I wanted to share a particular trade I lost today, and it's one of those things I want to show you that sometimes you may have a very good entry or a very good setup and still lose a trade. It happens. So there's always a probability of losing. Is exactly what I'm. Hey, Fashion God, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. So this was the setup. Look at the setup here. You can see we have first touch low, we have second touch lower low. Now we have a doji here. So I was expecting that if we break this doji range, we will have a red candle. But look at this. We have first touch low, second touch lower low. Price broke this doji range, this particular doji here. You can see broke this doji to the upside, give us a third touch, and closed above this round number here, 206 points, I think, maybe 600, something like that. This over here, this round number, it was a perfect entry. Price came up a little bit and I entered somewhere in the middle here. I was expecting a red candle and that did not happen, and the market just went up like that. You understand? That's how I lost the trade. Now, am I going to take this kind of trade next time? Yes, 100%. Why? Because this is a very good setup. You understand? That if that the setup doesn't work once or twice doesn't mean it doesn't work. It simply just means that that particular period, the the probability was not in our favor. It's as simple as that. You get the gist. And if you really want to know if it was a probability thing, we can go to lower time frame and we can mark this area and go to lower time frame. You realize that there was a decision made somewhere to break this level. So let me mark this area. I'll mark it like this. So this will be a decision, an area of focus for us. If we go to lower time frame, you will see what I'm talking about. There was a decision made to break this level at some point. I couldn't find that decision point in S30, but let me show you. I'll keep going down until I find the decision. You can see I couldn't find it in S15 either, but let's check S10. Let's check S10. We'll keep checking. Look at this. This was where the decision was made to break the level. So what we can do now is we can mark this area and extend it forward. We'll mark it as a lower time frame entry. So things like this, when it happens, I want you to be aware that it's a normal thing sometimes in the market when you lose certain trades. User, thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Okay, so look at this. Let me show you. So you can see now, if price comes back to this area now, we have a short. You understand? And why do we have a short? It's because it's a decision point in the market. It was because of this decision point we lost this trade over here. So most of the time, I want you to know that yes, you can have a very good setup and still lose in the market, and it happens like that. So you need to be aware of the fact that losses can be made even though you have a very good setup. Now the good thing is that if you have a very good setup and you keep taking your setup, you are going to win more times. You have a probability of win between 70 to 80% of the time than when you don't trade with your setup. You understand? It's as simple as that, basically. So it's one of those things I wanted to share with you guys because it has happened before and might still happen again. You understand? So it's all about probability. Like I always say, that traders think in probabilities. Look at this okay, this is not a third breakout, but there's a level here. Look at this. We have a level here. Price broke this level. You came back to retest this level. Now they are going down. You understand? It happens like that most of the time. I feel like going with the sellers here because of this. Well, let me wait for this market to close, or let's just look for a very good trade or a very good setup. I mean, we have a downtrend here. You can see the downtrend, and there's a break of structure already here. But I'm not going to trade this break of structure actually. Look at this. This is beautiful. So this break of structure here, you can see. So this is like a very small price channel, but it's going down also. You can see. I'll just keep an eye on this market. I'm not going to trade this market for now. This is a very strong push to the upside. You see down here now will be a very good place to enter. Down here. This is a very beautiful supply and demand area. I mean, it's a very beautiful demand area. Yeah, thank you guys for joining today's session. I really appreciate you guys. Um, one thing I will ask is that if you're here to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Yes, I really appreciate. Thank you very much. Hey, Subterra, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much. Yes, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. So we have a, if we have a gap down, oh, I really don't want to go against the trend, because you know what? Let me just take this trade. It's a very difficult decision to make actually, but you see, when you have when you have price break closing on a level, you understand, it's an indication that you are mostly going to have an opposite candle. That's one. Then we also have this evening star pattern. I mean, so I was just waiting for a gap down. That would have been a beautiful one, you understand, but I didn't get a gap down. So I hope this trade gives us a very good green candle, because the thing there is, we are trading against the trend now. It's not a very easy trade to take actually, because trading against the trend is not very good like that. I usually don't advise people to trade against the trend, or at least the market's movement, you understand. So this is a very beautiful trade. That's lovely. This is a very beautiful trade. Oh, okay, I think I understand now. This is a QM. We have a QM here. You can see this QM now. That was the reason why we got this trade, because I was wondering too. Normally we wouldn't have won this trade if not for this QM. So that's a very good one. Am I going to take another trade here? No. You understand? That was more like a lucky trade for us. So taking another trade there is not a good idea. So let's check for very good opportunities. How many of you guys have watched the recent video I dropped yesterday? How many of you have watched it? If you are here to watch that video, guys, go and watch the video. I really you understand, I really didn't gatekeep anything. I was literally walking you through my thought process in that video. And if you have any question about the video, you can drop it in the comment section. I'll be answering people's questions in the video. Actually, I've been answering people's questions. So if you have any questions concerning the video, go ahead and drop it in the comment section. Okay. Okay, this CHF JPY. Hey Mojid, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Our class captain is back. This is a beautiful thought breakout, but I'm not sure of this trade. You know what? Let's go with it. But I'm not sure of the trade actually. Oh, the market is good at. It's not good. Did you say it's good or it's not good? Which one? I'm not actually meant to take this trade. I'm taking right now. Oh, you mean not good? It was a little bit good today. It was a little bit good today. At least I went from $24 to 96. You understand? Though it didn't take much, but it's not much, but at least that's more than, I think that's more than 4x. So that's almost 400%. You understand? So I would say it's okay, though it depends on how you look at it, or what time did you enter the market. You get? So it depends sometimes. Now the reason why I took this trade to the upside is because it's a thought breakout. Look at first touch high, second touch high. Price came down here, broke the level. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth candle theory. You understand? Oh, it was in the morning. Hey, yeah. Sorry about that. No problem. We'll keep checking back the market to see if we have a good one. Wow, 8 losing streak. Now don't worry. You understand? There's always another time where you can have like 10 winning streaks at a time. You understand? So oh wow. Sorry about that. I'm going with buyers again. Now I'm actually losing trade, but I'm going with buyers, and I'll tell you why. You see, we have this engulf. So Treasure 2, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Treasure 2 for it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for joining. Hope you are feeling great today. We have this engulf breaking this level. I'm expecting a retracement. What I could have done is I could have waited for guys. Please go. Oh, I've already promised myself not to beg anybody to like the video again. If you want to like the video, like it. If you don't want to like it, fine. I'm good. I'm cool with it. I was about saying please like the video, but I remember I told myself not to beg anybody. You understand? So if you want to like the video, it's fine. If you don't want to like it, I'm cool with it. But thank you so much for coming. I'll thank you for that. So I'll thank you for liking for coming. At least thank you for that. It's nice to have you guys here. But I'm not going to beg you to like the video. If you will want to like the video, like it. I'm not really doing anybody any favor. Yes. Thanks for reminding us too. You're very funny. I'm not actually reminding you, sincerely. It was because of the class. We have a class captain now. You understand? I remembered when our class captain mentioned it. So I was like, oh, I shouldn't have said it. But no worries. It happens like that. But it's still not a bad thing if I remind you. I won't just beg anybody for it. You understand? So you're welcome. Oh, I really wanted to go with the buyers. I was expecting the buyers to come in there. Let's check this one. We're actually at the end of we're getting very close to the end of the tournament. That's why I'm a little bit I'm taking a lot of risks like this, because in some few minutes now the whole tournament to be over. Though I'm expecting the green candle here. Initially we had a gap down in favor of the buyers, and the buyers did not come in. Winter, thank you so much for joining. Winter Arc, it's nice to have you here. Thank you very much for coming. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you very much. It's nice to have you here. Previously I was expecting the buyers to come in. The buyers did not come in then, but now they are not going to come in again. No problem. I have a feeling they will come in now, so let me just wait and see if they will actually come in now. All these areas are areas of demand in the market, unless maybe they've decided to just go with the momentum and break everything. This 1 2 3 4. Okay, the fifth candle theory may want to take effect here, because this area is an area of support in the market, so the buyers may want to come in. Let's see if that's going to happen. The buyers are going to come in. We'll be having gap down in favor of the buyers, and the buyers are refused to come in twice. So we have another gap down here. So the third time the buyers finally decide to come in. That's good, not bad. Let me clear this quickly. Okay, the previous resistance. Oh, it was that same area I told. You see that same area I told you about. That same That same trade I told you that that I lost earlier today is the same area. Look at it. You can see now. Is that same area? You know, I told you I lost a third breakout trade here. Look at the trade, and price is coming back into that area now. You can see there was one decision point we marked. Let me go and look for the decision point. You know what? Let me mark it so that I don't miss it. I remember telling you that there's a decision point down here. If price comes into that decision area, we will take a very good trade. No, fashion, don't do that. See, if I wanted you to trade along with me, I would have told you to go ahead and trade along with me. You understand? And I always say it. You understand that? See, if you're in a practice session, just do your practice. You understand? Don't trade along with me like that. You understand? Now the thing there is, if I'm showing you maybe something that happened earlier today, you understand, I'm not saying you should like take a trade. You get the gist. So, and I know that some people try to like follow me, or they try to take a trade, but I always say it, please don't take any trade like alongside. It's not a signal. I'm not calling signals. See, if I'm going to call signals, I would say it you understand? I'm not afraid to call signals, but the intention behind all these classes is not to call signals. Okay, you understand? It's not to call signals at all. It's not to like tell you, oh yeah, trade this one. No, that's not the intention. My intention is just to demonstrate and show you that this can actually be possible if you practice, and over time, by the time you get to a point where you've practiced enough, you'll be bold enough to take your trades without any fears. You understand? Look at this area now, this area that price is coming to. You understand? I have boldness that if price comes down into this level, it's going to pull back to the upside. You understand? Why? Because I've seen it happen. Look at this. It's a decision point. We found it, and that decision point caused this push to the upside. You can see, and that's the same area price is coming back to right now. So I know that if price touch that area, we will have a push to the upside, and you can see that the buyers are already rejecting from that area. If you look at it, so these are strategies I'm teaching. You understand? So this is not really, it's not a signal channel per se. You understand? But it's more like an educational channel that teaches you how the market works. You understand? And hopefully, if you've gotten to a level where you've practiced enough, you will on your own be able to take your trade. You don't need me to call signals to tell you or to do copy trade. No, you don't need me at all. What major thing you need me for is to teach you. Trust me, that's all you need me for. You understand? And you have to be able to believe in yourself to that point. Hey, Aju Menon, thank you so much for joining. So don't use your rate trade. Ezekiel, it's nice to have you here. You understand? So don't trade. You can practice along with me. If after a while, you get to that point whereby you have that confidence to be able to take your own trades personally. It's nice to have you here, Ezekiel. Thank you very much. Hope you're feeling great today. So it's one of those things. I want to try and lose this balance, but I'll use it to take that trade. Yeah, you're welcome, Treasure. It's nice to have you here. Now, for anyone like Treasure who wants to learn, oh, I missed the entry, but I'm expecting a pullback from this entry. So let's see if that pullback happens. You understand? Let's just wait. I'm going to make the announcement for all the beginners very soon. Yes, I'm going to make the announcement for all the beginners very soon. I missed the entry actually. The entry is meant to be inside here. So I tried day of making 6K. You see, that's very good. That's very, very good. You see what I'm talking about now? Look at this pullback. It pulled back enough for us to win. You understand what I'm saying? See, this is how the market works. And see, everything runs on principle in this life. If you can learn the principle of how something works, you can figure it out. If you can just learn the principle and just, over time work with that principle, you would understand it. There's no, like I was saying the other day, that even the birds in the air, you understand, they have principles at which they work. Yes, you can see the pullback. You understand? Yeah, you understand. So you made 6K today. Now you make some. That's fantastic. You get the gist. You can imagine going from 100 to 6,000. That's a lot already. You understand? Even from 100 to 10 to 1,000 is still a lot if you think about it. You get the gist. It was this decision point here that made us lose this trade I was talking about earlier today. Look at this trade. This was meant to be, this particular green candle after this breakout was meant to be this one. It was meant to be a red candle, but the price just went up. So I knew that there was a decision point somewhere down there and we could trade it. You understand? It's not an app, it's a platform. It's a platform. It's called a binary options trading. You understand? And the registration link is in the description of this video. You understand? If you can just go to the description of this video and click on it, you understand, and you'll be able to register with your email. And I would advise you that you register, once you are done registering, you verify your account. It's very important. They will ask for verification, so just do the verification. I feel like going with these buyers here, even though I've not checked this market. I just feel like going with buyers. You understand? Guys, please hold on. I'll be back. Just give me a minute. Hello guys, please, I would be back shortly. I need to quickly attend to something and it's very, very important. So I'll be back. Thank you very much.